Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Yes, the point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the edge. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From out of the gun, here's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. A former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Third and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. What a big play there for New England. 41 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is May. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive is Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. Mario Davis there on the play. the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Good.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. That's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Throwing is Tua. Now screen, set up for Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give them 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
Now, this looks like a design run. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Down Miami. His 2nd TD in the game. And this one gives his team the lead.
There's a lot of teams around the league, Mike, that are very hesitant to design plays that call for their quarterback to run with the ball. There's a lot of factors at play that go in whether the play is successful or unsuccessful. Well, here, all those factors lined up perfectly because he got the right look, made the right decision, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone for 6.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. The extra point now for Borregales. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start with an option play to the right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Once again, it's Achane. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Brings up third down.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Moving left. He'll try to run for it.
Third and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. What?
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 7.
Solo left Zion. Go. Ready, team.
From the gun, here's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Ready, shot. Out.
A run here with Achane. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Great offensive coordinator script to start the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to have the Patriots first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this.
First down, New England.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10. To throw now, May. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. 2nd and a yard. To throw is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. First and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henderson. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run there to red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And off, and it's Henderson. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Henderson is in for a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by him. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Ikhine. had no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw is Tua. Pass caught left side by Fant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Jones on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
44. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 5.
They're right here. 22.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Ready, shot. 22.
Now Tua. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and 10.
Ready. Ready.
To throw is Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 23.
They'll take over first and 10.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he is out of bounds on side of midfield.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Here goes
A gain of 31 yards.
To throw on first down is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
3rd and inches.
Gain of a yard.
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. Once more, it's Henderson. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score again. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Go ahead.
3rd and 2. Tagovailoa. He gets that to his big target. Thanks. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This a 48-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
at their own 26-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing now is May. Out wide, setting up the screen for Rice. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Patriot 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's May. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hey! 60 Eagles! 6!
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 15-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, get set! Watson, Oscar. Ready, set.
From the gun, here's Tua. His throw left side is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready? Gravity line!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage.
41. Patriots 27. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy.
They're going. It's May. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. If they get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
All right, come on, let's go. 18,
2 and out on 1st down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
21G, 21G. Out.
A shotgun snap to Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready. 18, check.
On the ground, here is Achane.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, Mike, sometimes when you get all these big bodies in there and you're trying to find space, there's just no space to be had. Here, they try to go with their fullback, and he just runs into a wall of backs. Great job here by the defense. Critical fourth down stop.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's May. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's May. Flush to his right. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On the give, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
Here goes the
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
A run. This is Henderson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80s, go!
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go ahead.
Here's Tungo Valoa. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Back to throw is Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Hey! Solo left Zion. What?
Now a first down throw for Tua. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Tua, give it to Achane. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Come on, two. Let's get that touch. Hey. Hey, team! Turbo wide.
They'll drop to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's first down.
Here goes throw.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Crazy.
Third and short. And here is May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs,
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now on second and long.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Rattle the gun, here's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Good work defensively. We'll stop this one after a gain of 5, and it will be fourth and long.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Crazy.
Here we go. One final play. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Conversion.
Five.
Working out of the gun, it's May. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. It's 2 a.m. Let's got me loose. From what you say, don't do. Then it won't get me through. I got faith, but I want you. Send me your location. Send me your location. I need to know your location. Send me your location.
Where you at, where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then